Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot, and welcome to not only the weekend of August 23rd through the 24th, the start of Virgo season, but the first of two new moons in Virgo. This new moon, and we'll get into it because there's more than just this new moon going on this weekend, but this new moon is a potential, it's a potent start of a new chapter of pure potential. It's a time to plant yourself in who, what, where you want to be by February, March of 2026. Before we get started though, I just also want to say thank you guys to each and every one of you for all the ways that you lift this channel up, lift each other up, lift me up. Truly, you make me melt, you give me goosebumps, all your interactions, likes, shares, subscribes, donations, super thanks, comments. Biggest thing. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry I'm behind on them, but I get to read all of them. The only reason why I haven't replied right away is because I'm busy making these and then these new videos, and then also too, life. So I apologize. I'm working through my new beginnings as well with this new moon on how to get organized. And I am so grateful for Virgo season because of it, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Truly, I love each and every one of you back. So, to get us started, welcome to the weekend of our first new moon in Virgo. This is so great. So, this new moon is actually quite rare. It's known as the Black New Moon, and it gets its name because essentially it's invisible, with the unilluminated side of the moon facing the earth. And so also too, it's rare in the way where normally for every season we only have 3 new moons. Well, this is the 3rd new moon of the season, but this astrological season, we actually have 4 new moons, 2 of them being blessed in Virgo. This one's for us. Like I say, this one, it's a new chapter. It's a potent, fresh, new start of pure potential because it also happens to be at 0 degrees of new beginnings. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about how to work with this energy, how to leverage crystals, herbs, different rituals as well that you can do with planting yourself, like I say, in the who, what, and where you want to be in 2026. And then I'm also putting together a new moon affirmation meditation. Stay tuned as well because I'm also ran into some delays with it, but I got it to work. So excited. An unconditional love affirmation meditation video at 528 hertz, which is basically the miracle tone, the love frequency. So especially with all this Virgo expression going on with the sun, with this new moon, with our second new moon, with solar eclipse season and our south node being in Virgo, I wanted to put out an additional tool for you guys on unconditional love for yourself, for everyone around you, and your relationships with all these new beginnings going on. Because truly, that is one of our things that we have to be cautionary of, right? Being overly critical, especially to the self. And so I wanted to give you guys a tool to really lift you up and remember just how bright, just how amazing you are. Because also too, with the cosmos, first Cosmo Oracle here, stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. Now's the time to walk forward in our season with your heart as light as a feather, because truly, that's what this new moon is all about. It's taking that leap of faith, and we'll get into it because Uranus is playing a role here too this weekend, and it is absolutely amazing with unexpected surprises. And if that all resonates with you, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, because like I say, this Virgo season, check out the Virgo season read if you haven't seen it. I know it's a bit long. It's one of the most eventful seasons of 2025. And for Virgos in particular, this is a time where this new moon kicks it all off. It accelerates a period for us of fresh starts, new routines, and personal transformation. And it's all centered around honoring the beauty, the sacred in the ordinary, and bringing the spiritual down to earth. And because it's at, my goodness, that flew out. Because it's at 0 degrees as well, it presents a cosmic reset and a start of a new chapter. It's time to set those intentions. And like I say, we've got not one, but 2 new moons in Virgo. This is calling to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk about this. But it presents a double blessing in a lot of ways of new chapters, new starts. First new moon here, spoiler alert, is at 0 degrees. Second new moon that we're going to have at the end of Virgo season is also coupled with an eclipse, and it's at 29 degrees, which is also an amazing astrological significance. When you break it down numerologically speaking as well, it moves into mastery. And so you'll find during this season that there's a lot of new when it comes to commitments. Wow, what flew out there was the Chariot. How cool is that? I am just loving this. Your victory is coming in this season. And like I say, it's time to plant yourself in who and what and where you want to be. This is victory. This is external strength, being in your strength as the Hermit, as the Virgo, as the Empress when it comes to purity, organization, being mindful of every action and every ordinary routine, every task has a sacred meaning when it comes with mindfulness, because the wisdom is in the details, right? And that's really about leading with that authority in your Virgo power. You're headed in the right direction. You're putting things into action. This new moon is all about momentum, and with Uranus playing a role, it's all about breakthroughs. Could be traveling as well, but it's all about following your heart and putting into motion your heart's desires by embracing the hidden wisdom of the journey, as well as the emotional heart-brain frequency and harmony of self-awareness, self-regulation, willpower to go after what you want, but standing in that strength of the solar plexus. That's being confident in who you are, why you're here, what you're made to do. And when it comes to cooperation and partnerships, we've got Venus blessing us as well. And again, we've got that Cancer blessing from Jupiter. Remember, Jupiter is going to be blessing us in our 11th house. Hopes, wishes, dreams, all through June of 2026. But you're getting cooperation. You're getting harmony when it comes to your compatibility with relationships, friendships, romantic ones as well. Could be even some reconciliation, but particularly when it comes to following your heart, following your heart's desires, manifesting them into your life with this 0 degree of new beginnings. It's all about really standing in balance with your dualities, with polarities in your partnerships, with making choices that reflect basically constant decisions that align you to your heart-centered choices. And truly, that's what this new moon is all about. So not only is it a time to set intentions, get organized, prioritize your well-being, create practical plans for your future, but this lunar magic brings a new chapter in your life focused on personal growth, transformation, and making intentional heart-centered choices, and making those heart-centered choices in every manifestation, every step, every new beginning that you choose. And like I said before, it's all going to be further amplified by the second new moon in Virgo on September 21st, which again is also accompanied by a solar eclipse. Gorgeous. And I'm just saying, if you've got goosebumps like I do right now, by all means put a heart in the comments below, like, share, subscribe, because this is where, if you were feeling restricted, if you were feeling like you had vices that were holding you back, particularly with that Virgo South node, I'm just saying, analysis paralysis. You know, we have all these beautiful blessings being Virgos. We're organized. We like to put organization to chaos, right? And truly, it's alignment. We also, we have this thing about perfectionism. We have this thing where we're super detail oriented, and all of those at their higher expressions are so incredibly gorgeous. That's why we're reliable, we're dependable. We also are very articulate when it comes to getting things in its exact alignment. Like I say, it's about the rhythm of life. It's about the rhythm of those daily routines, the mindfulness. But at their lower expressions, we can be tempted to basically have the pessimism take over. Also to have it lead to distrust, not only in ourselves, but in our sacral energy, in our faith, in our relationships. And remember, our sacral energy is about utilizing the past as a tool, not letting it hold us back. It's also, too, about not holding us to standards of perfectionism that truly are ideals. They're not standards. They're unrealistic, right? Life is messy. That's the beauty of it. And so this is what this new moon, this Virgo season, quite truly, is all about. It's time to redefine and refine daily habits, daily routines, and bring attention to all of the higher expressions of Virgo that we do, and bring structure in elevating those higher expressions through self-compassion, self-love with that Capricorn energy. With the Page of Cups, and like I say too, this new moon at 0 degrees, it's literally with Uranus involved here as well. We'll get into it. This is truly, it's like if a new moon can be embodied by a tarot card, this would be the Fool card of new moons. It's gorgeous energy. And with the Page of Cups, this is where it's like you're focused on your dreams, your imagination, your creative flow, which again is your sacral energy. This is also being inspired by your intuition, by your psychic abilities, by your artistic abilities. A lot of you could really be focused on creative writing right now, but it's being in your emotions with your manifestations. It's bringing balance, light, or putting light to the shadows, basically rising in that scorpionic energy as the truth bearer for yourself, for your heart-centered decisions and manifestations, and in your alignment to who you want to be, what you want to be, where you want to go come this next year, the year of the Big Ten, and standing in your truth with that Sagittarian energy. This is also about being aligned with that crown chakra, and that's to basically being aligned in a lot of ways with allowing yourself to step into the Fool's shoes, that leap of faith, so that you can learn to live a more inspired life in each and every moment that you get to experience. And like I say, if that resonates, by all means, share your thoughts in the comments below, because with the 7 of Cups, this is about being spoiled for choice. And I think it really ties to the Devil here as well. It's like if you've been feeling like there's maybe a loss of direction, or maybe that you've got so many avenues that you want to explore, you're not sure which one to prioritize first. This new moon is truly going to be helping you. It brings attention to your physical health and connects with your body. So especially being a sign of work, if you've been sacrificing daily routine needs, or say physical fitness, dietary aspects, because you're so engrossed in what you want to explore, this is the time to really bring the body, the mind, and the spirit down into the grounding of the earth, of your temple, and prioritize that self-care, because in order to really care for others, to care for your manifestations, it starts with that inner world, right? And so at this point as well, it's also about connecting with your body, grounding your manifestations in the here and the now, the everyday, but also bringing attention and organization to your efforts when it comes to the 7 of Cups. And so it's time to really embrace the silence that comes with this new moon. Remember, this is at 0 degrees. It's invisible in the sky. It's unilluminated at this point, because it's truly the unilluminated, say that 10 times fast, I'm just saying, the unilluminated side of the moon is facing the earth at this time. So side tangent, when you do your meditations, your grounding, we'll get into it with the rituals, this is the time to take advantage and do some stargazing, because the Milky Way is going to be the most vibrant piece of our sky at this time. Gorgeous energy, I'm just saying. But this is truly where you're finding inspiration through all the choices, being spoiled with choice. But you're looking at them with discernment, and you're seeing the superficiality. You're seeing what needs to be redefined or refined, and bringing it into the daily, organizing your efforts, committing yourself and committing to yourself and your acts of service to and for others, but to yourself, in your ambitions, in your dreams. This also too, really, I mean, back to back, we've got 2 Venus blessings here. And remember, Venus is also going to be changing signs as well during Virgo season. Check out that weekly, not weekly, seasonal reading. Wow, I cannot talk. If you haven't seen that one, it's a bit long. I apologize. I tried to fit it all in, but I didn't want you guys to miss out on any of the amazing astrological events that are happening in this season, because truly it is eventful, and it's mind-blowing, and it's filled with pure potential. And it starts with this new moon. So now is the time, especially with the dark skies, to embrace the silence. Welcome the thoughts that surface within it under this new moon when you're grounding yourself underneath the shining vibrancy of the Milky Way, because it's time to truly connect with the stars, with yourself, with your dreams, your heart center, your heart chakra. And by simplifying our physical and our mental clutter as well, we're able to clear out what's draining our energy and make room for clarity. And in that clarity, we can then build new habits that will support our goals for the long term. It's not, remember, about dramatic change. During Virgo season, it's really about the mindfulness in bringing the sacred into the ordinary, the ritual into our mindfulness, the spiritual into the mind, body, and the soul, being united, especially with that Empress energy. So this goes without saying, but I just want to say it anyway. Again, we've got Venus blessing us. With the Empress energy, Virgo season, in our season, the moon and the sun are conjunct right now at 0 degrees. This is like a moon cazimi, if you will. We're pretty fertile. So whatever you're trying to manifest, if it comes to a physical fertility, trying to have a baby, trying to birth a new business, especially with Uranus being on our 10th house, it's got a lot to do with career, fame, reputation, how you want to be known and show up in this world, with your heart chakra aligned and your heart centered in your actions in the here and now. This is fertile soil, and you are fertile energy. So just be forewarned if you're not trying to have a baby. But either way, this is giving birth to whatever your aspirations are. And standing in your motherhood, your divine femininity, your love energy, in your creativity, utilizing your resources and the laws of nature, the laws of the universe when it comes to the law of attraction, magnetization in your heart frequency. But with 3, it's bringing synergy to it, dynamic balance to it, development of projects, ideas, relationships, growth to your heart's desires in such a prolific way. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is also where you're holding temperance. Remember, when it comes to fertility, when it comes to pure potential, when it comes to manifestations under this Virgo new moon, it's not about dramatic change. Instead, it's about implementing small, consistent steps that lead to bigger results. That's why Virgos are so dependable, so reliable. That's why this season is such a grounding, earthy purity, because it's about every step of the journey that then gets to be held in reverence and truly cherished and honored with temperance. This is moderation to the drama, right? This is fusion to achieve harmony. But it's through that internal balance that offers healing and opens the door with your heart as light as a feather to creating in your creative flow, but creating the art in your masterpiece with your truth, with that, again, Sagittarian energy. And with the 14, this reduces to a 5. So not only is it all about change, right? It's time to plant yourself in who and what you are, who you want to be, what you want to be, where you want to go. But it's new beginnings that have foundation to them, structure to them. And with Uranus, I'll say it again, there's unexpected surprises that are involved with this as well. So with this new moon in Virgo, as I was saying before, it's in conjunction, which, remember, conjunctions are amplifications when it comes to alignments. It is in conjunction at 0 degrees with the Virgo Sun, first full day in Virgo season. I mean, new beginnings all the way around in such a beautiful way. But it's amplifying not only your manifestations, it's amplifying your success. The seeds that are sown with this new moon will take root. This conjunction carries energy of new beginnings, and it's not just for this day. It's not just for this season. It's for this next 6 months, and it'll carry you through to the aligned full moon in March of 2026. And so now is the time. Want to go back in. Okay, focusing. But now is the time truly to put yourself in the fool's shoes of where you want to be by oh my goodness, that flew out. By February of 2026, so that you're ready for the aligned full moon that'll transpire and coincide with this new beginning in March of 2026. Between now and then, you'll be fixing, you'll be aligning, you'll be shifting your frequency to who, what, where you want to be in pure potential, and the details, the wisdom is going to be magnified. Oh my gosh, at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I love this. It's going to be magnified with this Virgo energy, because remember, we're all about the details, the practical planning, the pragmatic steps that get you from point A to point B, take you to where you want to go. And what flew out, oh my gosh, it was in my lap. So take that as confirmation. In my center of my root chakra, you're shining. This is your time to shine as the star. Hope for your future, positive outlook, contentment, healing, hope, renewal, and inspiration will be carried forward for these next 6 months. And it's all about your new chapter. New job, new relationships, new career, even physically moving, new locations, new home. Because remember, Virgo is all about home, family, contentment, security in a lot of ways, just with that earth energy, like Taurus is in a lot of ways as well. And so this is where you're refining. That's where we differ with Taurus, right? We refine, we fix, we align. We really get exactness into our wisdom with intention. We're not afraid of change, but it matters in the way of every daily routine. That's how we're able to reach a place of mastery, is through that growth, that repetition. And this is where truly it's taking you towards new opportunities, but it's taking you towards your freedom with the Three of Staffs. This is prosperity. This is, again, travel, double confirmation there, but good outcomes that are truly meant for you. They're your karma due to the good deeds that you've already seeded. This is the time to truly get into this new energy, this grounded magnification, because between both the moon and the sun, as I was kind of hinting at before, they're both going to be square with Uranus. And remember, Uranus is in Gemini. Uranus is also part of this grand trine that is taking place in our manifestations over the next 2 years in Gemini, in our 10th house. Remember, Uranus only changes signs once every 84 years. This is where your hard work, when it comes to your career, how you want to be known, your reputation, your fame, your achievements, your honors are being rewarded, not only with financial gain, but with stability, success, again, your freedom, your sovereignty. And it has a lot to do with your familial bliss, how you show up in the world with your community, how you contribute. But your 10 of coins is all about those material possessions when it comes to your manifestations. And I'll say it again, just remember, South Node is going to be in Virgo and has been in Virgo, pretty much will be in Virgo all of 2025. So this is an opportunity with Uranus. If you've been feeling that lower expression of Virgo energy, really getting, releasing those negative expressions, right? When we're so analytical, we wait for everything to be perfect before we move. When we're so overcritical of ourselves, we're afraid to shine. When we are so down in the depths of details that we forget to see the long-term goals, the long widened out scale of perspective when it comes to achieving our true life's purpose, our true life's soul calling. This square aspect between the sun, between the moon, between Uranus is all coming in with this new moon as an opportunity to break free from all the lower expressions of perfectionism, the analysis paralysis, the self-criticism, holding yourself back, self-sacrificing for the sake of others. It gives us an opportunity to truly embrace our beauty just as we are, in all of our solar plexus energy, and shine in our purity, flaws and all, because that's what makes us beautiful, right? That's what makes us us. This weekend, this is not only the first major event, first lunar event for Virgo season, but it reminds us that true perfection lies in the action, in the results, in the practical action and application of consistent, mindful practice, not in the grand gestures or the ideal of the flawlessness. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, because truly you guys are what not only makes this a family, makes this channel a success. And that is why we are here together, here and now. And truly, I love you for every moment that I get to share with you guys, because this is what's brought me to the hangman of enlightenment. It's because of all of you guys that I started this channel with the 12 as well. This breaks down to a 3. Again, it's synergy, it's harmony, it's balance. It's tapping in, because with the hangman, like I say, to get you to that point of enlightenment, exaltation, it doesn't come without sacrifice. As you can tell with the witch hazel, with the hangman, he basically has turned everything that he's been preconditioned with on its head to truly reach a point of divine connection and ignite that divine purity, that divine unlimited potential, that pure potential that this new moon brings within himself or herself. This is where you're moving forward as the Page of Wands. It's the arrival of good news. It's exploration with charisma, with moxie, with excitement, but again, double confirmation here. Freedom in your creativity, and shining in everything that you are, who you are. And it starts in a lot of ways with this square aspect with Uranus. So, like I say, Uranus likes to shake things up. It's our planet that brings unexpected surprises, like it or not. And so Uranus too, all he really wants us to do is just be us, right? Nothing more, nothing less. This is the time to use this energy. Uranus actually asks us to use this energy, and particularly when it comes to Uranus shaking things up, this is coming in a lot of ways with this conjunction with the sun and the moon, this new moon, as a wake-up call. The biggest thing to expect with this new moon is unexpected surprises. It's time to really look at revolutionizing daily routines, prioritizing health and fitness, work-life balance, radically restructure your beliefs about health, healing, work, service, career, fame, duties, responsibilities. And when it comes to this new moon, when it comes to Uranus being with this new moon and the sun, in a lot of ways he acts like an eclipse. And remember, this is eclipse season. We've got a solar eclipse, we've got a lunar eclipse, happen to coincide with another Virgo new moon and the full moon in Pisces. That's special energy. This is our season, and it's truly our time. This first new moon, I will just fully say it. A lot of you, when it comes to changing jobs, starting your business that you've always wanted to start, starting your side hustle, some kind of dream, pursuing a dream, something new that you've always wanted to do that's truly at home in your heart. Expect it to be filled with action of new beginnings, mental clarity, focus, vision, making good choices that are centered around the heart. You're on the right path. This is your confirmation, this reading. You're finding the truth and standing in your truth, and it's leading to your success when it comes to shining as the star, shining as who you want to be, what you want to be, where you want to go come 2026. You're planting yourself. And so, like I say, with this time, the biggest thing about this weekend, the biggest thing about this new moon, this conjunction with the sun as well, expect the unexpected. Uranus is squaring this new moon and the sun this month, and it's truly feeling like a third eclipse season, or a third eclipse of the season. It's truly a game changer. It's freeing the mind. It's embracing your authentic individuality. Wow, I am tongue-tied. It's taking that leap of faith. And, remember the 17, that boils down to an 8. That's your infinite freedom. It's standing in your independence. It's truly freeing yourself from limited beliefs, limitations. It's shaking out the old in a truly prolific but pure way when it comes to tapping into your unlimited potential, almost like the 12th house of spirituality has been doing for us with the Leo season. This is gorgeous energy. It's, like I say, shaking out the old, but embracing your quick wit, especially because with this energy, so along with it, Uranus is in Gemini, right? Gemini and Virgos are both ruled by Mercury. We're the two signs that are also led by Mercury and very much mutable signs. So when it comes to change, as much as our south node might get us stuck into this overthinking aspect that kind of holds us back from change, being a mutable sign, we have the advantage of truly embracing change, embracing the hidden mystery, the wisdom, the magic of what's new when it comes to this energy. And so with Gemini being heightened with Uranus, with the sun and the moon being heightened with Virgo energy, we've got quick wit, we've got strategy all over the board. We've got practical thinking, pragmatic grounding, steps being taken with our communication, with thinking outside the box with Pluto in our 6th house of work, which again, that's our home. Pluto's in Aquarius, it's innovation. It's breaking out of the norms. It's breaking out of any type of south node aspect when it comes to limited beliefs, limited potential, limitations. And instead, it's embracing our quick wit, our strategic mindset, letting our method of madness shine. Everyone's is different, right? It's letting your method of madness shine and bring where you want to be next year into the here and now. This is gorgeous energy, and as you could tell right away, we've got another ace here. This is an Ace of Wands rooted in your root chakra. This is foundational growth. This is also being in the present and cherishing the present, being connected deeply to the physical world and to the material being of your material world. Knowing, being safe in all parts of your life, standing solid on your foundation, both internal and external, and being secure in who you are and why you're here. This is such gorgeous energy, and if you've got goosebumps like I do, if your ear is ringing, put a heart in the comments below, because this new beginning, this opportunity, we're going to get it circling back at the end of the season here too. There's a double opportunity, a double potential of this. So now is the time truly to focus on your intention settings. And we'll talk about how to work with this energy like I say here next. But this is standing in your strength, holding that vitality with passion when it comes to your inspirations, your new ventures, your personal career development, and taking action when it comes to this new beginning. This is all about following your heart's calling, standing in your personal power, tapping into your pure potential, your divine light with new ideas, with positivity, with creative flow. And it's also about being grounded 10 toes down, with your toes in the sand or in the earth, in all your Virgoan energy, and lighting that fire when it comes to your new beginning at 0 degrees. This is gorgeous. I can't help it. I've got goosebumps all over the place. If you do too, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, because with the 4 of Swords in reverse, any energy that was stuck, that was leading to exhaustion, feeling like you had inadequate time for recovery, feeling restless, or having difficulty with relaxing, especially with Mercury being so active here in August, right? This is spiritual energy healing with this new moon. Like I say, it's potent. It's a potent start, a new chapter of pure potential, and it's going to carry us for the next 6 months. Now, working with this energy, if you work with crystals, moss agate is going to be incredibly prolific during this time. If you've been feeling restless, this is where moss agate will help you with grounding, with stability. Carnelian as well can be used for pushing past any types of aspects of procrastination or the, how to put it, the stagnancy that can be created from feeling like the ideal of flawlessness. Perfectionism is holding you back. Selenite as well is also going to be prolific during this time. It helps when it comes to creating, birthing new beginnings, as well as rebirthing old projects that have been stagnated by that South Node energy. Herbs as well are going to be extremely helpful during this time. So if you work with herbs, cannot stress it enough. I grow it. I absolutely grow it every year. I cannot, oh my gosh, at the bottom of the deck. Yes, we did. If you resonate with that, put a heart in the comments below. Share your thoughts, what you're working on, what intentions you're setting with this new moon. So lavender, if you've got an overactive mind, especially with Gemini being heightened, especially with Virgo being in here as well in the mix with the sun and the moon, lavender is going to be helping that restless mind with calming yourself, grounding yourself into the body, and truly grounding yourself into the silence so that you can truly get clarity and hear your thoughts with focus. Rosemary is going to help with that as well. It brings on, it helps with intention setting for one, but it brings on a mental clarity. And then fennel, if you grow fennel as well, or you don't have to grow it, get it in your grocery store, right? Fennel is particularly helpful with grounding you in the present. That way you're not just looking at those aspirations and seeing them so far off, but you're seeing them, grounding them in the here and the now. And then under this full moon, I think it goes without saying, grounding yourself outdoors, especially under the Milky Way with this dark sky. Meditating, getting barefoot, and really practicing your earthing so that you can match and align to the Earth's frequency at 432 hertz. This is the time to do it. It is such a gorgeous new moon. When you do that as well, steep and sip slowly some tea, some lavender tea, some sage tea, even some rosemary tea, and visualize your intentions being infused as you steep it. Sip it slowly as you meditate on your desires, as you call in where you want to plant yourself come 2026. Also, too, when it comes to intention settings, when you write them down, bury them. And I should say, too, these are intentions that are all related, especially with Uranus in our 10th house, especially with this Virgo new moon. They're all going to be related and focused. Don't be surprised if you're pulled in this energy to work, health, self-care. Bury those intentions once you write them down, either in a bowl of soil or in your garden, and plant your goals for growth, quite literally, and then figuratively, in your mind, in your soul, in your heart. This is also a time, too, to write yourself a love letter and affirm your self-compassion. Release any self-criticism and know that truly you are meant for greatness in this life. This is also, too, where it's about community. You are a powerful creator in your life, in your masterpiece that you create. But your work blesses everyone and everything that you touch. Now is the time to be open to receive the sweetness that you also cultivate, that you also nurture with every step, every movement that you make being a sign of service. Because you are the queen and king of abundance, especially under this new moon, especially during this Virgo season. You are also an old soul. That was the gift of being born as a Virgo. This is the time to walk through life with confidence and grace. Remember, write yourself that self-love letter. Affirm your self-compassion. Release that self-criticism and give yourself a break. Recognize just how beautiful you are, because you have the power, truly, as the healers, the teachers of the zodiac, to go beyond the world, to walk with one foot out, one foot in, and focus on what you truly want in life, to feel, to heal, to teach along the way, because you create your dreams as you paint your masterpiece in life. And truly, with this pure potential, You're tapping in as the unicorn of the zodiac here as well. You are the sovereign of the seen and the unseen, the magic of love. And it surrounds not only you, but it surrounds your inner world as well. Beauty transforms you when you tap into your infinite possibilities, your pure potential. Now is the time to listen to the spirits of light, abandon the darkness, go beyond the ordinary, and become the legendary that you were made to be. I have goosebumps. I can't help it. And if that truly resonates, by all means, like, share, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments below. But before we go, especially with moon meditations here, like I say, I'm going to also do an unconditional love affirmation meditation video. That'll come out shortly. And then also, I'm going to do a new moon affirmation meditation video as well. A lot of it, spoiler alert, focuses on self-love. Because as you love your inner world, you magnetize it. And magnetize yourself to your outer world and the love, the abundance that's truly meant for you. And remember, we've got this beautiful conjunction between Neptune and Saturn at this time as well. Saturn is changing signs on September 1st, moving into our 7th house of partnerships. This is all about magnetizing that love inside and out. As above, so below. So with meditations here, stay tuned for those videos. If you need them, there's certainly tools. I'm going to create them for you, for all of us. But if you do improv with your music meditation, what we pulled is G sharp, F sharp, A, and D sharp. This is all positive energy. This is gorgeous. And then color therapy as well. What we pulled is indigo, green, heart chakra, all the way, crown chakra, purple, and orange. This is like creative flow connected to the divine and your crown chakra, taking that leap of faith when it comes to this new moon, because it truly embodies the Fool, right? The Fool's shoes, living life with your heart as light as the feather, and following your dreams when it comes to making heart-centered choices in your manifestations, in every new beginning that you choose. And remember too, this is double potency. Every intention that you start, that you make with this new moon at 0 degrees, we're going to get a double dose of it when it comes to our second new moon at 29 degrees on September 21st, that is also accompanied by a solar eclipse. I can't wait. This is just a gorgeous time. I'm just saying. And just in case, because I did forget at the beginning as well, I want to wish you guys each a happy, happy birthday during this Virgo season. Truly, we are all so blessed, and I am so blessed. Thank you guys for being all my birthday presents. I'm being a little selfish here, but truly, I love you guys so much, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here and now. But thank you most of all for being part of the Honey Sea Star family. And so I truly hope this reading helps. I hope you have a wonderful new moon, our first new moon in Virgo. Take care, and I will see you in the next reading.